Life and Lifestyle here. Another market recap for today, August the 16th. Decided to try a little lo-fi today. Let's see how you guys like that sensual. Turn it down a bit. Alright, so we're gonna go through where I put that piece of paper. Where the fuck I put that piece of paper? That's not it. There it is. We're gonna go through what died and what was triggered and what hit a new high. Also gonna go over the watch list for Monday and how that turned out. First things first. As always, you want to learn from the people I learn from. Get yourself the stock market playlist. Follow me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. Alright, links in the description. Y'all know the biz. So today's watch list involved 15 trades. Of those 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of those 15, 9 were triggered. And of the 9 that were triggered, 5 or 6 hit. I didn't completely finish writing all that down yet, but let's just say 50% hit. So today is Monday, like I said. It was a bloody Monday for me. I'm down over $300 in the day, which is shitty because last week I was up over $200. So in the span of a day, I erased pretty much all of my gains. But that's the market. So you live and you learn. Now that I have the strat to help me out, I was a lot more confident and okay with coming to the terms of I'm going to just have to take this loss, just take this L, because you want to save the money you have so that you can get another play and get it back later. Of the trades I closed last week, MMC, I'm gonna show y'all that right now. Actually, MMC was the one that I should not have closed. As you can see, I closed it right here. I'm gonna do the 2-day, 2 hour. I closed it right here on Friday night because it was expiring this Friday. So I was a little nervous about how it was moving. And I was like, you know what, let me just cut it now, take my money. I think I was up about 19%. So I sold it right here around 220. And you see what the hell happened. I think it's up to like $400 right now. But like I said, you live and you learn. Such is how the options market goes. So what died today? AMD. Last week I caught it right here on its way up. It ran up to here. It was up like 80%. I didn't take it because I wanted it to hit my price level right here. It didn't get nowhere near it. And today it popped a bit. I got stopped at around here and that died. FIS. I have re-entered around here on my Robinhood account. Yeah, I do trade on Robinhood, just here and there. If I have an extra, a few $100 I want to throw around, I'll put it on Robinhood. So I bought it here. It went up a little bit in the next morning, gap down. I got stopped down at $50, so I lost 60%. Another L. I heard something. GE, another one. And GE was kind of bouncing around over the past couple days, and it broke through the bottom formation of both and just never came back and just fucking died. And I lost 80% on that. These are some bloody trades, guys. Xlnx. This one was a little bit of a preemptive because this is the put entry. I thought it was a bounce off the Brighton formation, so I was like, if I catch it here, I can ride it up to the top and get all them gains, get like an extra 100% off rip. But such was not the case. So that fell and died. I lost 53% on that. A lot of L's. And DISCK. I'm still in this one. I was averaging down here. I looked for a bounce off the brown information, but it seems to be following it. So we'll see how this does tomorrow, but I'll probably close that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for how that does the next day. So yeah, that was a shitty Monday start. But hey, you take your L's now so that you don't have to take them later. And I'm highly confident that, you know, a week or two from now, I'll be like, yeah, my day started, I was up 300. You know, it's just how it goes. So, what was triggered today? Speaking of triggers, DUK, Duke Energy. The call was triggered right here. CARR, Carrier Global, the call was triggered here. The put was half triggered, then the call got triggered. Had I seen this earlier, I probably could have got in here and rolled it up, but I didn't. MOS, the put was triggered at the open. MOS was from a few weeks ago. It had a major run up, and now it's pivoting to the downside. So it'll probably come back down to here over time. ZI, Zooming Info, the put was triggered right here. Bounced off the brown information, re-triggered the put again, and ran it through. EIX, Edison International, the call was triggered here. 5750 call was triggered here, ran up. KODK, Eastman Kodak, the put was triggered way up here. This actually technically wasn't triggered today. This was triggered in the pre-market. Go to the 2-day, 2-hour chart. See, well, it kind of triggered right at the close on Friday and opened up with a gap down. So that would have been a beautiful trade had you caught it at the close. AUPH, this one, the put was triggered here. Looked like it bounced off the brown information. We'll see if it runs back down. I'm still understanding brown information more. I need to reverse my strategy a little bit to just stick with 2-1 entry for the calls and puts and worry about adding brown informations down the line. Cause me trying to focus on a bounce off of brown information in addition to an entry point, it killed me last week, as you can see. So fuck these brown information. I'll pay attention to them as a resistance and a support line, but I won't use them as a entry point for the opposite side as a reversal just yet. I have to figure that out and get the hang of it. So Uber, is this still on? Okay, good. Uber, the put was triggered, $42 put was triggered right here. Again, this is the same put trigger from a few weeks ago. Hit it again, brown information, broke under it, bounced up, bounced off of it. It'll probably shoot back down again. Dbx Dropbox, the put was triggered right here. No brown information in sight. The brown information is way another way. So yeah, that hit. That was a good trigger there. OHI, the put was triggered right here. $34 put was triggered at $34.43. Hit the first price level, but this one was such a low volume trade. It was only like 5% on the win, which is horrible. Which lets me know to stop looking at low volume trades. So going forward, if I see a bunch of zeros on the volume side, I'm not even going to take the trade. I don't care what the chart is saying, because what's the use of getting into the trade if you can't even get out of it? You know what I mean? Like if you get, let's say you got $100 into the trade and you one of 5 people that want the trade. So y'all are in there now, all 4 of them have already sold. There's no one left to buy the option from you. So you're stuck with it. Like you would love to sell it, but you can't because there's no one there to get the trade, which is just an unfortunate circumstance. And I got an Expedia commercial. Okay, back to that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make sure I don't do that again. The UK hit for 18% right here on the call. I took this as a real trade, so I made $10 today after losing $300. But and I also entered a $100 put looking for a bounce of the broad formation to the downside, which would be really, really beneficial to help recover some of these losses of the week. Maybe if I do a broadening formation reversal, it'll be a small trade, like less than 50 bucks, so I don't have as much skin in the game. So this one right here was only $33, so if it goes the wrong way, I'm only losing what, like $6, $7, as opposed to 80 bucks or 100 bucks on the other side. But see, that was the purpose of me logging these videos and trades, is to bring you guys along with the process. Yeah, I had a good week. Weekly recap video has not been done yet because I had a lot of shit to do this weekend. But I will put it up still. It'll be a little late, but whatever. Better late than never. Just learning as you go and understanding that you're going to make mistakes, and not all trades are going to be perfect. I mean, you guys have seen those 700-800% I found before. I knew when I found those, there was no way I was going to be able to catch those with real money because I wasn't going to go in with that size yet. For you to catch a 700-800% win, you got to go in with a size of 10 contracts to take advantage of all the price levels. So there was no way I was going to get those anyway, unless I was just being stubborn and trying to diamond hand to the top. So when it comes to these trades, you know, I'm still testing out a strategy here, a strategy there, but I do get my wins. You see, I won that. And I had, you know, 10 of these that have been up $100 or whatever, but, you know, comes with the territory. MOS, the put hit for 100% at the second price point. I didn't log the first one. ZI hit for 50% when it broke the bond information down to the downside. EIX hit for 30% at the top and a little higher, maybe 45% up here, maybe. It then came back down. Now this is one I was actually looking at as a reversal right here, and it had low volume. I couldn't get the put, but I marked it here as a tester because even though it was down here, I was still around 50-55 bucks, and I had an order for 50 bucks, but it wouldn't get filled. So I just let it go. I was like, you know what? I can't chase everything. We'll just call that a day. KODX, the put broke down to the formation, hit for 40%. MGNI, this one was triggered, I think it was earlier this week. It was triggered, actually no, it was triggered on Friday. Friday at the open, it got triggered and just shot down, but never hit anything. But today it hit for 257%, which is crazy. Should have took that one. But like I said, you live and you learn. Uber to the downside hit for 117% right here because of the volatility, which is why I should have sold. Where is it? That's why I should have sold AMD when it popped up here, because the volatility made it more valuable than it would have been at this price level. But I just figured it was going to keep going. But you know, take the money when you have it and then get back in later, because I could have easily got back in later with 2 contracts and made another 40-50 bucks on it when it rebounced. DBX, the put hit for 125%. You see, it's not finding the trades that's the issue for me. It's picking the right one. But as your account value grows, you'll be able to play all of these. So whenever they trigger, you can get in. So you know, you just keep going till you get to the next level. ZI, the put hit for 50% there. OHI, the put, like I said here, hit for like 6%. It was horrible. It was a horrible trade. But I did take a call hoping for a broad information reverse right here, to the upside all the way up here. That reversal was, what was it, like 30 bucks, I think? Yeah, 33 bucks. So once again, this is a tester. So OHI and DUK. So DUK to the downside, OHI to the upside. Both of those are testers. So I'm in for about 70 bucks between the two of those. And if they don't work, I'm only gonna lose, you know, like 20 bucks or something. DUK, like I said, hit for 18%. Did I already cover that? I did. Okay. All right, so that's everything. Yeah, that was a quick one. Quick 15-minute piece. So yeah, the weekly recap video will be done sometime this week. I don't know. But I will do it because I'm supposed to, so I can, you know, log my progress. And because it looks good, because I had such a good week off the first time trading the strat with real money. And then today, it, like I said, it returned of the Jedi on my ass. But I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the watch list for tomorrow. We got Ride, MO, which is Ultra, ZIM, EXEL, RKT, which is Rocket. Rocket is most likely going to be a put because they had a run up yesterday on Friday, and the put is going to happen now. Airbnb and Fix. I'm also going to make sure I don't have as many major watch lists. Like, I'm trying to keep it like 10 or less. So I really have to narrow down what I'm looking at, because if you have way too many trades to look at, it's way harder to keep a track of everything. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. I said, check me on IG, Twitter, get yourself the stock market playlist. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching.